Hello and welcome to the Summit Cast. It's good to be back, and we have to finish up a series that I started with children, and I wanted to conclude it by having one of my children, our children, in on it. And this is Annika, our youngest. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the foundational scriptures, some of the things that I instilled in them as they were growing up. And we're going to see if she actually can recall those particular scriptures. And I consider these foundational scriptures because it deals with the different areas that most children deal with as they're growing up. And there was about 4 or 5, maybe 6 scriptures that I did share with the kids, and one of them was John 3:16. Do you remember what that one said, Annika?
Children, obey your parents.
No, oh my, you missed that one. John 3:16.
For God.
There you go.
For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, and whosoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Correct. What does that mean to you?
What?
John 3:16. For God so loved the world.
That He loves us so much to give His only Son to die for something that we did.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's the God kind of love. And then the other one, Ephesians 6:1, 2, and 3. Now, let's see how you do with that one.
Which one?
Ephesians 6:1, 2, and 3.
Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with the promise that it may be well with you and you will live long in the earth.
Correct. That one I thought, along with the others, but there's some that really, it's like children should just know that, because it's so important for them to obey not only their parents but those in authority. And in doing so, they are planning their future, because the scripture clearly says that you will live long on the earth. So that was another one of my favorites that I felt was important to instill into them. And one more was 2 Timothy 1:7. And do you recall that one? About something that God hasn't given you?
God hasn't given you a spirit of fear, but sound. No. God hasn't given you a spirit of fear, but power, love, and sound. Right.
And how often do our kids get spooked, or something startles them, or something, they have a bad dream, and the enemy try to make them hold on to that and not go to bed at night or not sleep well. So that's a great scripture for them to confess over themselves on a regular basis, that they don't have to be afraid of anything. And lastly, of course not the only one, but lastly, the one that I would love to just kind of mention is Philippians 4:13. You remember that?
It's the first one. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes, that is correct. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And how many parents want their children to fulfill destiny and purpose, want them to step out and do those things that God has called them to do? And so we, as your pastors and your leaders, we just pray God's best for you and your family and your children, and just encourage you as parents to keep speaking the word over them. No, we don't have perfect children, but we believe we have children whose hearts love God, and they desire God's best for their life, and we believe that they'll walk uprightly in the things of God and do those things that are pleasing in His sight. That's all I have for today. I trust that your day is going well, and that it will continue to be a great day and a great week. See you next time. Love you. Bye-bye.